Welcome to Biblical Wisdom for today. In this video, we're going to explore an important question: how does your health reflect your faith and loyalty to God? While the Bible is not a health guide, it offers powerful principles on how we should care for our bodies, practice self-control, and make choices that honor God. In a world full of temptations and distractions, it's crucial to align our habits with biblical wisdom. Here are the 5 subtopics we'll cover today. Self-control, the foundation of a healthy lifestyle. Why it's important to avoid harmful habits. The role of wisdom and discernment in our daily choices. How our physical health impacts our spiritual life. Practical steps to honor God with your body. Stay with us until the end, where we'll discuss how to make meaningful, faith-driven changes in your daily life. Let's get started.
The Bible highlights self-control as essential to a faithful life. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 12 says, "I will not be mastered by anything." This means that while we may have the freedom to enjoy certain things, we must not allow anything to control or dominate us. Whether it's food, drink, or other habits, maintaining balance is key. Self-control extends to all areas of life, including what we eat and drink. Proverbs 23 verses 20 to 21 warns against overindulgence, reminding us that gluttony and drunkenness lead to poverty, both physically and spiritually. Having control over our desires is part of honoring God with our bodies. Maintaining self-control is often challenging in a world full of temptations. Everywhere we look, we're bombarded with advertisements for fast food, alcohol, and other indulgences. It takes intentional effort to resist these influences and maintain a lifestyle that reflects biblical values. Self-control doesn't mean deprivation, it means balance. Enjoying the good things God has given us is a part of life, but moderation is key. It's about making decisions that are beneficial in the long run and that allow us to live our best, healthiest lives. Jesus demonstrated self-control during his time on earth. Whether in fasting for 40 days or resisting temptation in the wilderness, Jesus showed us the importance of discipline. We can follow his example by cultivating self-control in every aspect of our lives. Maintaining self-control in our physical health can lead to spiritual growth. When we discipline our bodies and minds, we create more space to focus on God's will for our lives. This discipline builds resilience, which is essential for our faith journey. Do you struggle with self-control in certain areas of your life? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. The Bible instructs us to care for our bodies as temples of the Holy Spirit. 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 to 20 reminds us that our bodies are not our own. They are a gift from God. This means we have a responsibility to protect and care for them by avoiding harmful habits that can damage our health. Harmful habits like smoking, excessive drinking, or overeating take a toll on our health. Ecclesiastes 11 verse 10 advises us to remove troubles from our body, which includes avoiding behaviors that lead to sickness or long-term harm. These choices don't just impact our bodies, they affect our minds and spirits too. Our decisions about our health reflect our relationship with God. When we avoid harmful behaviors, we show that we value the life and health God has given us. We are called to protect this gift, using wisdom and self-discipline to make choices that are beneficial for our bodies. Proverbs 23 verse 20 warns against the dangers of overindulgence. Whether it's food, drink, or any other behavior, overindulgence can lead to physical and spiritual consequences. The Bible encourages moderation and self-control, helping us avoid the pitfalls of excess. The consequences of unhealthy habits are often not immediate, but they accumulate over time. Just as small bad decisions can lead to serious health issues later on, spiritual neglect can lead to weakened faith. It's essential to think long-term about both our physical and spiritual health. Breaking free from harmful habits takes effort but is possible with God's help. Philippians 4 verse 13 tells us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Whether you're struggling with an unhealthy habit or trying to make better choices, know that God is with you every step of the way. What harmful habits are you working to avoid? Wisdom and discernment are gifts from God that help guide our decisions. Proverbs 2 verse 11 teaches us that discretion will protect you and understanding will guard you. This means that God has given us the ability to think critically about our choices, especially when it comes to our health. We are called to use wisdom when it comes to our diet and lifestyle. While enjoying food is a gift from God, we should also be mindful of how certain foods or habits affect our bodies. Practicing moderation shows that we're using the discernment God has given us. Discernment helps us evaluate not just what is good for us, but what is best for us. It's easy to be swayed by trends or convenience, but God calls us to make decisions that align with His principles, including caring for the temple He's entrusted to us, our body. When it comes to health, it's not just about physical well-being, but spiritual well-being as well. Our bodies and spirits are connected. When we feel strong physically, it can positively impact our spiritual life, making it easier to focus on God's will. Using discernment in our health choices also reflects our gratitude for the life God has given us. Every time we choose wisely, whether it's the food we eat, the exercise we do, or the sleep we get, we're showing God that we value the life He's blessed us with. Discernment helps us make health choices that align with God's plan for our lives. Sometimes it's not just about avoiding unhealthy habits, but about making proactive choices that set us on a path of long-term wellness, both physically and spiritually. How do you use wisdom and discernment in your daily health choices? Our physical health can directly impact our spiritual life. When we neglect our bodies, it's harder to focus on spiritual growth. Fatigue, illness, and poor habits can make it more difficult to concentrate on prayer, Bible study, or serving others. 1 Corinthians 9 verse 25 speaks about the importance of self-discipline. Paul compares our spiritual journey to an athlete training for a race. Just as athletes must take care of their bodies to compete, we must take care of our bodies to stay spiritually strong. Healthy habits help us better serve others. When we're healthy, we have more energy and stamina to devote to God's work, whether it's volunteering, attending church, or simply supporting our families and communities. Physical health also affects our emotional and mental well-being. When we prioritize sleep, exercise, and a balanced diet, we're better equipped to handle stress, anxiety, and the challenges of life, which in turn allows us to focus more on our spiritual journey. Poor health habits can hinder our relationship with God. When we're constantly exhausted or struggling with preventable health issues, it's harder to dedicate ourselves fully to our spiritual walk. Taking care of our bodies helps us stay connected to God's purpose for our lives. Our bodies are a reflection of God's creation. By taking care of our health, we show reverence for the life God has given us. Every positive choice, whether it's exercise, good nutrition, or self-care, is an act of gratitude for the gift of life. How does your physical health impact your spiritual journey? Honoring God with your body begins with small, intentional changes. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with small, manageable steps like eating healthier meals, getting more rest, or incorporating regular exercise into your routine. Create a plan that works for your lifestyle. Every person is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. Use wisdom and discernment to create a health plan that reflects your unique needs and circumstances, while also honoring God. Find accountability partners who share your values. Whether it's a workout buddy, a friend to share healthy recipes with, or someone who will pray with you about your health goals, having support makes a big difference. Don't forget about rest and recovery. God designed our bodies to need rest. Prioritizing sleep and downtime is an important part of honoring Him with our bodies. Psalms 127 verse 2 reminds us that He gives His beloved sleep, showing that rest is a gift from God. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step you take toward better health is a step toward honoring God. Whether you're improving your diet, getting more exercise, or simply becoming more mindful of your body's needs, celebrate your progress and thank God for the strength to keep moving forward. Honoring God with your body is a lifelong journey. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making choices each day that reflect your love for God and appreciation for the body He has given you. Keep moving forward, one step at a time. As we conclude today's video, I hope you feel encouraged to make small, faith-driven changes in your health and lifestyle. Remember, your body is a gift from God, and honoring Him with it is a lifelong journey of discipline, gratitude, and wisdom. So, what steps will you take this week to honor God with your body? Share your health goals in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their own journey toward better health. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily biblical wisdom videos. Thank you for watching, and God bless.